Hey YouTube, this is Liz. I'm here. It is August 3rd, almost August 4th. It's 10 to midnight here in Brooklyn. Um, Here to report on my week 16 post lap band video. If you're just joining my journey, I had my um, lap band surgery on April 12th, 2012, and my starting weight the day after surgery was 345 pounds. Last week, when I spoke to you guys, I was 302.9 pounds, and all of my followers will remember that that whole video I kind of told you that I had a barbecue that week on Sunday, and that I wasn't going to worry about what I gained. Well, this week I'm coming to you guys. Last week I was 302.9, and I told you I didn't care if I gained on Sunday, that I was going to live my life and enjoy my party. Um, this week I am 302.5. From last week, that's only a loss of zero point 0.4 pounds. But truth be told, when I spoke to you guys, if you remember, my philosophy was that if I didn't gain more than 3 pounds or so, I would be happy, and that if it took me less than a week or less to get it off, that I would also be happy. Well, Sunday when I weighed myself that morning, I think, like 302.3, somewhere around there. And then I went to the barbecue and I had a good time, and I came home and we had a birthday party for an uncle, and we had some cake and we had a great time. Monday morning when I weighed myself, though, that's when I saw the toll that my weekend had taken, and I was up to 305.3. So just in that one day, I gained 2.4 pounds. So I spent the entire week, burning that off and trying to get it off. So even though I'm only coming to you folks with a with a point 0.4 loss, I'm actually coming down from Friday at 305.4. So technically, I lost 2.8 pounds this week, but I gained 2.4, so that doesn't really count. But again, I'm not upset about it. I had a great time, I enjoyed it, and it was nice to let loose and not have to think about it for the day. And I'd do it again, not soon, but I'm very happy with the way that things went. Okay, I got a few things that I want to report this week. um Number one, I don't think I ever shared my ultimate goal with you folks. I never told you, what I wanted to lose, where was hoping to be at certain times or whatever. Well, I started my journey at 345 pounds. Now, again, that's not the highest weight I'd ever been. While I was going through the whole pre-op procedure, um, I think my highest weight at one point was 353. Uh, when I saw the nutritionist, I think it was maybe 10 days before surgery. And I didn't do too good on the liquid diet. So, but still, somehow or another, after I saw the nutritionist, I was so upset with myself that I kind of let my nerves take over, and I didn't eat anything. So, I had managed to make it down to 348 the day before surgery. And then after surgery, just with not eating for the day before or the day of or the day after, uh, by the time I came home, I weighed 345 pounds. So, and that's where I start, um, and that's where I say that I start my journey, because that's, to me, after I came out of surgery, I was this whole new entity. So that's why I chose to use 345 as my starting weight, even though it's not the highest that I've ever been. Um, but my ultimate goal is to make it down to what the chart says I should be. And I say that loosely. I'm 33 years old. I'm 5 feet 4 inches tall. The chart says that I should be 145 pounds. I personally think that that's a little low. I think I'd be happy somewhere around 160, 165, maybe even 170, 75. But we'll take it as, when I get closer to that goal, I'll reevaluate and decide if I want to go further or if I'm happy at where I am. But as of right now, I'm going to be clinical and say that I want to lose and be where it says that I should be, which is 145 pounds. So that is a total of 200 pounds that I'm looking to lose. God, that just seems so tremendous, and that seems so unattainable. Even now, after having lap band surgery, it just seems like it's going to take me forever to get there. I watch a few other videos, and like uh, Jenna's Banded Journey, as a matter of fact, she had her surgery 2 months before I did, and she's already down 75 pounds. Uh, and I'm not comparing myself to anybody else. I know that we change, and I'm sure that Jenna is busting her butt. But I realize that I'm not going to lose the weight is not going to melt off of me. That's all there is to it. And so it seems a little unattainable, but like I said, it's a journey. And if it took me 33 years to reach 345 pounds, I'm not going to reach 145 in a day. So right now it just seems very far in the distance, but I'm hopeful, and I know that I'll get there. I know that I will eventually, and I'm not going to be impatient about it. So that's where I am right now. By my 6 month anniversary, today is my 4 month bandiversary. In another 2 months, I'd like to be able to say that I'm down 60 pounds total. That'll make it about 10 pounds a month, and that's a nice decent pace, I think. So right now, my main focus right this second is to get out of the 300s. I've been in the 300s since I'm about 26 years old, so that's almost 10 years that I'm here, almost a third of my life. And I'm ready to be out of them. So I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm 302.5 right now. So it's really attainable. And, I'm hoping within the next 2 weeks to see 299 or below. Um, the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the fact that I got a fill this week. I went in and I saw Christina again, and I'll be very honest, I was a little nervous when I saw that she was going to do my fill, because she did my first fill and it was dreadful. I would imagine that that's how they torture people. But and then my doctor did it. Dr. Gorecki did it, and it was, I hardly felt a thing. And then Christina did it again this time around, and if I tell you that it hurt less this time when she did it than when Dr. Gorecki did it the second time, which was the time before that. And she just told me how incredibly proud of me she was. I had lost a total of close to 7 pounds by the time I saw her. I saw them on Tuesday. I saw her, and the time before that, when I saw Dr. Gorecki, I had lost a total of 6 pounds in about 5 weeks. And oh, no, no, 8 pounds. I'm sorry, 8 pounds in that 5 week period. And she just praised me right, left and right. I told her what I'd been doing as far as exercise goes. I told her what I'd been eating, and she just absolutely made me glow. She just told me, you're one of our model patients, and we don't recommend the lap band to people your size usually because it's the least effective. Of all the weight loss surgery, she goes, but you are absolutely breaking that stereotype. So she made me feel really, really good, and I really am so thankful to her. Such a sweet girl. Now, because I had lost so much weight, I was hoping to get a full CC fill because I was starting to feel a little hungry. But she said that because I had lost so much weight, that she was only going to give me a point 0.5, which is what she did. And I told her that it hurt a lot less this time, and she was like, well, that's because the port is much more palpable this time because you've lost the amount of weight that you've lost. So again, just really just good things coming left and right with this whole thing. And I couldn't be happier. So as of right now, I have a total of 5 cc's of saline in my 11 cc band. And I'm at a good place. I don't want to say that I'm in the green zone yet, uh, but I'm definitely approaching it. I'd like to eat a little less than I do. I eat a total of 1,200 calories a day right now, and I can manage that. I'm happy with it, but I'd like to be able to say that, you know what, 1,200 calories is a little harder for me to attain rather than, yeah, I could do it, no problem. So, I'd like to not be able to eat as much as I'm eating right now, but again, it's working, so I don't know what the heck I'm complaining about. The other thing that I wanted to talk about was the Couch to 5K. It seems that everybody else that I watch is absolutely, doing really great on their Couch to 5K. I'm doing great too. I just finished week 2, day 2 today, and my program right now that is a that makes me run for 90 seconds and walk for no, what is it? Walk for 90 seconds, walk for 2 minutes. That's what it is. And the times, this is really weird, and I was wondering if it happened to anybody else. I wanted to ask Nikki and maybe Jenna if this had happened to them as well. But I usually go running at the gym like right after breakfast, like like around 11 o'clock is the time that it's really good for me to get out of the house. I take the boys and they go to the daycare center there, and I'm able to run on the treadmill, and it's usually right after breakfast, and I'm usually only having like yogurt or fruit or whatever it is, or some cereal for breakfast. And I never had a problem, the whole week before and the week up until then, I never had a problem. Then one night I decided that we were going to go late, and we went after dinner. And I'd spent the entire day, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all my water, everything that I was able to get in, and I could not finish the run after all of that food. I just could not finish it. Like halfway through the whole thing, I said, I'm gonna drop dead. It was actually so bad that my vision started to blur a little bit, and I just felt really heavy, and really it was just so hard for me that I gave up halfway through. I couldn't do it. But the day before that, I had run the exact same program without a problem whatsoever. So it should have only gotten easier, not harder. And I kind of said to myself, maybe it was the fact that I'd eaten all day, that everything that I had eaten was, just not sitting well, and it was making it harder for me to run. So I gave up that night, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to put this to the test. The next time I come back, it's going to be after breakfast again and not after dinner or after lunch. And I went this morning again, and it was right after breakfast, and I had no problem. So, I guess that running for me on a full belly is not possible. So I wonder if anybody else had had the same problem as I did, or if it's just me, or maybe it was something else going on. I don't know. It was just really weird. I just wanted to mention it just to put it out there. But let's see, what else do I got? I think that's it. Um, yeah, I think that's it. So, I'm just gonna spend the rest of the week now just trying to get out of the 300s. We'll see how it goes. I hope that I can do okay, because on Sunday we're actually going to Rye Playland, me and my whole family, and my mom's whole family. It's kind of like a family reunion, and there's going to be a lot of food there. And I want to have another week where I say, you know what, I don't care, and I'm just going to eat whatever the heck I want. But this week I actually do care, because I did it the week before, and it's the summertime, and I don't want to do it every single weekend. So I'm going to try to be good, and if I'm not, I'm not. I'll deal, but I don't know. Wish me luck. I could use all the good vibes I can get. But okay, YouTube, I think I'm done. Video's going on 15 minutes. Sorry about that. Had a lot to talk about this week, I guess. But otherwise, I want everybody to have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week, and you'll hopefully see a little less of me. Okay? Take care, everybody.